Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I was rereading the Body Keeps score and I want to highlight something that I really wanted to share and talk about more, which is trauma makes you fear feelings. And fear here plays a huge role of protecting you somehow. So when you are traumatized, when you face trauma and you cannot process the emotions, you cannot process what's happening physically and emotionally, you just guard yourself with fear and you literally shut down. So you can't process any other emotions. And there was something that I've read here, and I really want to quote it. So, human interactions often evokes fear of getting hurt, betrayed, and abandoned. Shame plays an important role in this. You'll find out how rotten and disgusting I am and numb me as soon as you really get to know me. Unresolved trauma can take a terrible toll on relationships. If your heart is still broken because you were assaulted by someone you loved, you are likely to be preoccupied with not getting hurt again and fear opening up to someone new. And this part actually is very important that you acknowledge and be aware of, that if you're not working on healing yourself, you're just gonna repeat the same circle, the same pattern, the same people, the same behaviors. Everything is gonna be on repeat unless you actually take a step to change. And for you to change, you really need to be aware. And awareness here plays the most important, for my opinion, the most important role. That if you're aware, I'm not gonna say that you're never gonna get back, you're never gonna be triggered or something like that. But when I'm aware, I'm not in the same loop. Like, I notice the loop, I notice the trigger, I get the feeling, I get the anger, I get the shame, I get this feeling, the unprocessed feeling inside me, and I'm aware of it, so I'm not reacting with it. But when you're not aware, you're just gonna react. Everything is gonna be a trigger. Every person that you know, or any occasion or any situation that you're gonna be in, any people that you're gonna be communicating with, they're always gonna trigger you somehow. Or I'm not gonna be that close, so I'm not gonna be hurt. This experience sounds great, but I'm not gonna get into it because I fear that I'm gonna be hurt again, and so on. So to sum this up, awareness is very important. You need to be aware of your fear, and when you're aware, everything is gonna change eventually, but you need help. Don't let yourself fall into this. Get yourself out of the loop. Even if this was somehow the way that you're coping when you were a kid or early in your life, in adulthood, you don't need to. You don't need to do this. Okay, we've all been through things that were intense and more than our brain can handle. But traumas, especially the ones that comes from relationships with people, not like war or nature disasters or something like that, you really need to work on healing them so you can process emotions and you can actually live.